Hi, babes. Welcome back to the channel. So, today we're doing a real girl talk, the type I wish somebody had with me when I was younger, but we're doing it today. We're diving into women's hygiene, real hygiene, not the watered down version, where it gets down in the nitty gritty of things. You understand? So, if you want to feel better, smell fresher, and walk around with that clean girl confidence. You know what I'm talking about? You just want to bathe and go. And you want to smell good for the whole day. Because, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes we don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes you bathe, you cross all of your T's, you dot all of your I's, and somewhere along the line, you end up at work or you're at the gym and you still end up. I smell yourself, I smell musty, I smell God forbid, green, as the Jamaicans would say, green. So, because I've experienced it, not to bash anybody, but I've been in the gym before, and you walk past some people, and them green, big grown adults, green, and you know all I would go through that phase though, they in a somehow when we were in a prep school or when we were in high school, you know, because nowadays sometimes you have some of them school picnic really smell green. I don't know what's going on at home or if them go to school and them are ramp or what. Yeah, even adults because I've had my fair share of run-ins with grown people over 18, 20, 22 years old, even over 30, where you know smell too right. But this video is not to bash anybody. It's more so to educate. It's from basically what I have learned over the years taking care of myself and from what I know. And it's a video made for the women on my channel, but men, if you want to tune in to see what you can incorporate into your routine or what you can tell your girlfriend, or your mother or your sister or whoever in your circle or your household to do to improve if you think there is some room for improvement or some things is just for general knowledge. So the first thing we're going to talk about is body hygiene basics. So the first thing I gonna be the shower routine, and manata about the rush 5 minute shower them where you're late for work in the morning or you're late for something, you just run going to the shower, you wash the important parts and you rush out. No, I'm talking about that self-care shower. I'm talking about that self-care shower that yeah, play your favorite song and yeah, take your time and yeah, yeah, care for your body. No one say some things I'm gonna say, but you take your time and you wash your body in a sections. You wash your arms, you wash your neck, your chest. For my girlies that have boobs, you lift up your breast then you wash underneath your breast then because that sweats, especially when you work out or you live an active lifestyle. Under your boobs I go sweat, and from it can sweat and get moist, it can trap odor, and that is what you don't want. So lift up your breast them and wash your creases, wash your legs, wash your feet, and leave your underarms for last. What I usually do, I I use my turmeric acne bar from my skincare brand KB Lux Beauty, which we recently relaunched. I'm just going to plug that in there. We recently relaunched, and I'm back from my hiatus or however you pronounce that word. Crystal, you're educated. I am back and I recently relaunched for all my customers that are on the channel and for anybody on the channel that you're struggling with skincare issues and you've never tried my brand, you should try my brand. Let the girlies tell you, you should try KB Lux Beauty. So we restocked on your favorite skincare products. So they're all natural products made from all natural ingredients in Jamaica. I spent years formulating the formulas and it works. Ask the hundred, probably thousands of customers by now because we've been in business for 5 years now. So what I usually do, because you have to save the underarms for last because it traps bacteria and you don't want to spread the bacteria all over your body and to places that bacteria should not be going. So I usually at the beginning, before I step into the shower, I use my turmeric acne bar from KB Lux Beauty and I lather it under my arms. I lather it under my arms, not just my arms. I lather it under my arms and places that other places that I have discoloration or that places that can get discolored, like under your butt cheeks, your bikini line, your knees, places that get face frequent friction. But some of my girlies between your thighs because my thighs rub because I have really thick thighs. And for my girlies that have really thick thighs, say one thing the thick thighs are gonna do, them nice to look on. Them nice to look on, don't get me wrong. But they're gonna rub child. The thick thighs, the thick thighs are gonna rub. So you can ladder it between your thighs if you normally have discoloration because some women know me talk about you lick them rub and rub and rub and if over time it gets darker. So you can lather it. So I usually lather my underarms. So that's how my underarms have that even tone with the rest of me. I usually lather my underarms before I get in the shower. Then I get in the shower, I wash everything in sections, da, 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 da. And then after doing that, at the end, I wash it off. I wash off everything and then I wash my arms again with whatever body shower gel or body soap or whatever I use. But sometimes to be fair, I have an extra turmeric bar when I use for wash my whole body. Because I like to use I don't know who else does this and I think I probably should put it in there as like a personal tip of mine that I do. But I like to bathe with a shower gel and a bar of soap. So, I don't know, just bathing with a shower gel alone, I don't feel clean. I don't know who else can relate to that, but I just not feel clean. So, I have to bathe with the shower gel and I have to bathe with my bar of soap. Because when you bathe and one time you have to soap up, that is another thing. Make sure you soap up more than one time. Make sure you soap up and wash off more than once. So, you have to do all of that 2 times. Exfoliation. Exfoliation is a major tip. Make sure you're exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week. Exfoliation is a major tip for odor control because soaping up and washing off, even when you do it 2, 3 times a day, that is not enough to get rid of all of the dirt and the sweat and everything that goes into your pores and into your skin. So you have to make sure that you're exfoliating 2 to 3 times a week. And what I do to exfoliate and what I would suggest, again, plugging in my brand, I would suggest the KB Lux Beauty Turmeric Body Scrub. It the rain a come down, Lord Jesus. But I would suggest the KB Lux Beauty Turmeric Body Scrub. So you exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. I do it 3 times a week. So basically every other day, right? So you what I usually do, I like soap up one time and then I put on the body scrub. Do whatever I'm doing in the shower, find something to do, watch a YouTube video. I love to watch a YouTube video while I'm waiting. I'm like when it's soaking. So I'm gonna put it in, put it on, rub it in, make it soak in a little bit. Then I'm going to the shower, use my exfoliating gloves, which I also have for sale. Use my exfoliating gloves and rub off all of that, all of the dead skin, all of that in the drain, and then my soap up again. I'm gonna wash off. So I need that. Make sure your beard and beard good. Alright. Make sure your beard and beard good. Wash your toe them, wash between the creases. Me have to just add that. Just make sure your beard and beard good. Right? Because you cannot spray on expensive perfume on dirty body. You just gonna smell like a Dior cedar tree. I don't know. I don't know, but you're gonna it gonna smell true. It's gonna smell true. And I'm also going to add some tips at the further down in this video how to make your perfume like smell last longer and how to make it I don't know. But just make it smell extra nice because anybody that's met me in person or you hugged me or anything before, one thing I can say is that the lady smell nice. The lady smell nice. I'm always have some different smells. I'm not gonna tell you no why. But yeah. So the next part of this video is going to be I'm hoping you can hear me over the rain, you know. But I'm really and truly try my best to fix the sound problem. By the way, let me know in the comments if you're hearing me better the last this video and the last one. Are you guys hearing me better? Because when we do bad, they drag me on my batter or no batter me. But when I improve or I do better, or then I commend me. I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna forgive my praise, like encouragement, sweet and labor, like not just bash me, uplift me too. So if you not hear me, let me know in the comments below. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is feminine hygiene. Feminine hygiene. Vaginal care 101. Right? The pum pum, the tunani, the ever bless. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And first thing I'm gonna say, the vagina is self cleaning. I open that ear, my loud and clear over the rain. I'm gonna say that again. The vagina is self cleaning. Meaning you don't need fair douche. First of all, douching is very dangerous, man. I hope nobody not still a douche in 2025. Because douching are from my mother them, our grandmother them days, I think. And even I think even my mother generation did not say douching is unsafe. So I hope Unana still douche. The vagina is self cleaning, and if you buy this one bag of soap and this one bag of acid and this one bag of da 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 da, the pum pum clean itself. You understand? You see that discharge wanna let out? Would I be clear? Or I hope it's clear, or I hope it's the consistency that it's supposed to be. Whatever you're letting out, whatever you're letting out, that is your vagina cleaning itself. Like how the ocean cleans itself, that's the vagina cleaning itself. You don't need to do all of that extraness. You don't need no perfume, you don't need no chemical. Just wash the vulva. Wash the vulva. Meaning wash your pum pum jar them. You see the two fat clump, the two jar them, wash them. I'm gonna mean wash them with soap. Use your hand. Well, you can use. I think they have like the vagina soap or whatever that you can use to wash the outside of your vagina. The outside, meaning the jar them, the vulva, them part, then not the inside. You can use soap and wash the outside. Soap that is meant for doing that. Odorless, chemical free, natural soap. You can wash the pum pum part, the vulva, to cheat them. You know? Out a door. But you see inside now where you can insert something, don't insert none up in there, so you clean it. Allow it to clean itself. Make it do its job. Drink enough water. Eat your fruits. Eat pineapples. Eat oranges. Eat citrus. And make your pum pum do its job. You don't need to do everybody's job for them. Let the pum pum clean itself. You understand? Odor prevention. Make sure you wear cotton underwear. Wear cotton underwear if you must wear underwear. Some don't have to wear underwear, but make sure it is cotton. No satin drawers, no silk drawers, no lace drawers. I know it's sexy. You can wear that for the look of 15 minutes. So you go wear it for your man before him take it off. Wear it in the bedroom. And then, but if you're going to be on the road, yeah, cotton underwear. And oh, a tip: when you're going to sleep, if you can, if you can, I would suggest going commando, meaning wearing no underwear. Make your pum pum breeze out when you go sleep. Skin out in front of the fan. Take a look at ear. Ear out, fat mashy. Goody bop, ear out. I personally don't sleep in underwear. I can't do it. But pum pum have to ear out. Whole day under restriction. Everything have for free. I have to sleep free. So if you can, I don't know what would be stopping you. Maybe you have a child in bed, or maybe you lock shop on the man. I don't know. I don't know. But if you can, I would suggest sleeping with no underwear. When you use the bathroom, please wipe front to back. I don't know why me have to. This is. I think I still have to add this in because I think we were taught this in school, but I'm assuming you're going to have younger women watching my video. So wipe front to back. I don't think I have to expound on that, but wipe from front to back. Don't sit in a sweaty clothes. You go to the gym, you work out, you go home. If you can't go home same time, go bathe and change. Most gyms nowadays have showers or somewhere that you can have a quick shower and change, but not sit down in a sweaty clothes and have all of that sweat there marinating in your vagina. Wash out your vagina after you sweat, because some of us sweat profusely down there and we can't control it. Some of us sweat enough down there, but don't sit down in the sweaty clothes. You have on your gym tights, you have on your yoga pants. Go wash yourself and change into something more comfortable. Go change into your cotton underwear and change out of the sweaty clothes. Next thing, period care. If you're going to wear a pad, try to change a pad every 3 to 4 hours. If you wear a tampon, I mostly wear tampons. Try to change your tampon every 2 hours. Do not sleep in a tampon. Do not sleep in a tampon. That can give you an infection and you can go into shock and it can lead to worse things. You could probably even die. Do not sleep in a tampon. Change it every 2 hours. If when you're going to sleep, put on a pad, put on an overnight pad, put on your cotton drawers and your period panty. Every all we have a period panty. Probably all of in too old to how long we have it and so it comfortable. But all we have some big old bingo drawers we have about 10 years now we will put on with the power period. Put on your period panty and an overnight pad. Do not sleep in your tampon. And another thing, shaving and waxing. When you're shaving at home by yourself, if you're not using Nair or you them have the magic thing in the can, I think it's called magic shaving cream. My girlies that know that. If you're not using that and you're using a razor, me would personally wouldn't suggest a razor. Mm, If you can't grab a bottle of shaving cream or something, I personally wouldn't suggest a razor. But if you must use a razor, make sure you use some conditioner or but that's a shaving cream. But if you don't have the shaving cream, that's why I use a razor, because a razor is a no. It's a razor is the easiest way to get hair bumps. A razor bumps. Well, it's in the name, razor bumps. But there's a helicopter flying past, so let's just let it pass because I think it's really loud and you can hear it. But if you have to use a razor, my trick is to use some conditioner. Use some conditioner to prevent getting the razor bumps, and immediately after you're done shaving, after you wash it off and everything, use an exfoliator. on your bikini area. Another exfoliator that I would recommend, obviously, is the KB Lux Beauty Turmeric Body Scrub. So what I do, I use it along with the spot remover. So, but I wouldn't don't use the spot remover the day that you shave. Give it 24 hours. You can use the turmeric body scrub immediately after, because you need an exfoliator for take out all of that, and you just have to exfoliate after to not get the razor bumps and the ingrown hairs and all of that gunk that nobody wants, because that mess up your bikini line and make you can't take your bathsuit picture them and go out in your bathsuit and feel proud without a cover up. We not have none of that. We use our body scrub power front, and we have to light up with a spot remover because summer is right around the corner. You understand? So the next part is oral hygiene. Your mouth, your dental hygiene. So this is the fresh breath routine. You can't just smell good and your mouth not smell. Your mouth not smell. First of all, for me, from smelling mouth, them breath stink, from the mouth stink, yeah, all of your automatically stink. You could have on the most expensive perfume. From your mouth stink, it's like me can't smell nothing else on you. Nothing else. From your mouth stink, your arm green, your foot cheesy, everything in a one to me. So with that said, the next section is oral hygiene. So I think this goes without saying, but brush at least twice per day. Brush your teeth in the morning when you wake up, and please brush your teeth in the night before you go to sleep. If you can do it throughout the day after you eat and everything, make sure you brush your teeth twice a day. And flossing is important. Flossing prevents 90% of bad breath. If you can't brush your teeth, make sure you walk with a little floss in your bag and you floss your teeth after you eat every time. Floss it, floss. Please floss. And tongue scraping. Make sure you scrape your tongue. Don't just brush your tongue. Get a tongue scraper and scrape your tongue. So brush your tongue and scrape your tongue, because I just know the other eye too, when you're not brushing your tongue, brush your tongue and scrape your tongue, and use an alcohol-free mouthwash. Alcohol-free mouthwash. When you go to the grocery store or you go to the pharmacy or wherever it is that you buy your mouthwash from, look for the one where say alcohol free. They're not all alcohol free. As a matter of fact, I think most of them aren't. Look, I think even Colgate, Crest, all of those brands, they have an alcohol free version. You just have to look on it. So use an alcohol free mouthwash. The next thing I'm going to talk about is hair and scalp. The rain really come down and I have to hurry this up, but and not something really for rush, but the rain come down. Hair and scalp. If you can wash your hair every week or bi-weekly. Bi-weekly meaning every 2 weeks. Cause somehow we have some hairstyle where I guess you can't wash your hair every 2 weeks, but if you can, I would suggest washing your hair every week or every 2 weeks, but at least twice a month. Wash your hair. To avoid product buildup, wash your hair. Even when you have braids and you have wigs. Granted, this type of braid that I have in now, I don't really think I could wash my hair with it. But when I put in this type of braid, I don't put it in to last long. I put in this for probably like a week, 2 weeks if me lazy. Right? So my hair go wash. But when you're having like the knotless braids and the individual braids and stuff, you can wash your hair. When I had in my knotless braids, I had in my knotless braids for about 2 months and I washed my hair. It felt so good to wash my hair with the knotless braids in. And granted it take a little longer for dry, right? But nothing worse than I walk around with fronds and knotless braids and nobody not gonna tell you, right? Nobody not gonna tell you. So take a day, take a Sunday, and you wash your head, and you go for your walk, you go sit down, you go, I don't know, dry your head, but wash your hair. And when you have the wig them too, wash the braids under the wigs. Because something I tell me say someone will just repeat installs on the same cameras and I don't know, but someone don't need to wash their hair because I don't know if nobody are telling no, but when a no tear those things under the wig, people can smell it through the wig. It's a net, it's a mesh. It not hold down the set. Wash your hair. I think that goes without saying. Oh, and when you wash your hair, if you're washing it yourself, make sure say you like rub up the scalp, like I don't know how to say, like massage the scalp and wash it out, like really wash it out, like and shampoo your hair at least 3 times. Shampoo your hair at least 3 times before you condition it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about lifestyle hygiene because what you do daily matters. Drink more water. That's the first thing I can say. Drink more water. Sometimes, me not gonna lie, personally, I am guilty of doing this. Like especially when I'm not consistent in the gym, like when I'm not go gym 6 days a week, like I usually do, because I'm not sweating so much and I'm not doing so much physical activity when I'm thirsty like dog and need water. Sometimes I may slack off on my water intake, but what helps me, I purchased they have this big jug thing with the times on there that you're supposed to drink the water, right? My people that use that no matter about, but when they can buy that, the big old thing when we're gonna drink, I think you're supposed to drink like 3 liters of water there, something like that. I don't know, but another rule of thumb that I use to drink enough water, they have the 1.5 liter bottles of water, right? I try to drink at least two of those a day. One minute at the gym, I drink three. Me I tell somebody touch like that, because your girl was working them to lift them heavy weights. They are not pick my business, but drink more water, eat fresh fruits and eat your vegetables, because I have friends where yeah them will go out and eat and then get all the food and then I take off the whole of the vegetable and I put it one side. No, eat your vegetables or eat them, and eat your fruits, your pineapple, your oranges, your bananas, your grapes, your mangoes, whatever you can find, eat them. Right now I'm kind of devastated because when I go to the supermarket, it's like me don't know if to eat them more, because I've conditioned my body to eating healthy to the point where I mostly just eat protein and vegetables and fruits. And now, when you go to the produce section in the supermarket since the hurricane, it's stingy pickings. It's basically empty. It's the emptiest I've seen it, and whatever is there look like them lick every branch pan them way down off of the tree, and they're like 3 times the price. Like, what's going on? So that kind of lit me for six. I'm not gonna lie, that a beat me. But regular basis, when we get back to normal and I can get on my game, I try my best to do it as much. And I'm even thinking about doing a home garden because this is getting ridiculous. I can't depend on people no more. I have to do something. So I think I'm going to go back into gardening, because when I was growing up, I had a home garden and I was good at it. And I was good at it too. So I might go back into that. Plant my tomato, I'm gonna sweep up, I'm gonna ting them because look like I can't, my body can't afford to ting them. You understand? But eat fresh fruits and eat up your vegetables, your lettuce and your cucumber, and eat up your things them. I mean, it goes without saying, we're big people, we're adults, we don't know what they need to eat, how they need to do it. Wash your bed sheet them and your pillowcase at least once a week. Yes, I'm saying it. Make sure you wash your bed sheet and your pillowcase weekly. Every week, your sheet to change. If I want sheet, you have the sheet for wash, dry and put on the bed. Wash everything, right? Clean your brassiere them, clean your bras, and rotate them. I am hoping you do not just have that one black bra. We all have. For me personally, about 10 black brassiere. Me have 10 black brassiere, but for some reason, there's that one. For some reason, there's that one woman living now. But at the same time, make sure you wash it. All faithful, the brazier we have from 19, all long, no matter how you get a new brazier, you still want live in a she because she's comfortable and she make the breast them look good. Wash her. Remember for wash her. Because believe it or not, not believe it or not, because right now if you go to the brazier and smell it, you know me have the brazier frowns it, mold it, stink. You want to wash? Make sure you wash it. Wash it and Wash your underwear separately. Do not wash your drawers them with your regular clothes. Wash your pants them by themselves. Wash your pants them by themselves. I don't know if anybody else does this. I don't know if my first say it is a tip, but it is what I do because it is how I was raised. And I had an ex that saw me doing it and he made fun of me and I felt bad. But at the same time, at home I grow. So am I the only one that was raised to when you take off your drawers, you take off your pants, your underwear, sorry, I'm with my decent it up. When you take off your panty, am I the only one that was raised to wash it or pre-wash it before I come out of the shower, hang it up. I'm gonna mean just dash your drawers pan in the shower. Then I have some little cheap um thing where you can buy where I don't know how to describe it and I don't even know if my editing skills are good enough for us to get one picture attach it right there so. But I have one in the bathroom and I have one pan the down there's of when rain or fall, my hangout stuff. It you can hang it up and it have a round thing and it has some little individual clothespins on it. You know what me I talk about? For my girlies that do house chores and do housework and clean your place, you know what me I talk about. I was thought I was grown to pre-wash my underwear, and I said pre-wash them because well pre-wash them, make them dry, and then it's so weird. And then I group them up, not group them up for some I go store up the whole of my panty them, but after I have like a week's worth and whenever I go in the laundry, I wash them in the washing machine and then I hang them out to sun. Cause my mother used to always say, your underwear, your panty, they must get sun. Am I the only one that was raised this way? I'm not going to say that tip or that, but it's my personal tip. Pre-wash your drawers them because I'm gonna see why you don't want put on your panty with whatever it is that discharge onto it. For my girl is that don't wear panty liners. And even if you do wear panty liners, because I wear panty liners, yes, your pum pum still a sweat. You sweat up in the drawers. So you just have to put on the drawers, make it sit down with all of that sweat day night and then I don't know. My pants have washed 2 times. So as I said, wash your underwear separately from the rest of your clothes. Alright. So these are going to be some extra tips that women don't necessarily talk about. But when you're going out, make sure that you have some wipes, some baby wipes in your bag, perfume, a little mini thing of perfume, a little mini thing with lotion or some body oil, and an extra um pad or something or tampon or something stash where you don't want to look a pouch in your bag. And if you're not bring a big bag, one little compartment must in a little solid alishi where you can just squeeze in a little tampon because even when we have regular periods, for me personally, my flow up is usually always right. Like my period is usually always on time. But there has been instances where me no know what go on the Monday, but something go on the Monday. And my period she just pop up unexpectedly for me on a day or me never did I expect it. Whether it come early or it just come completely off guard. Make sure you have a little pad or a tampon or something and wipes in your bag as a female. Another thing, when you're applying perfume, do not put the perfume directly on your clothes. Spray the perfume on your body. And for people that wear perfume, a scent might smell a particular way on me and it smells a completely different way on you based on how your body, the chemicals in your body and how you're built up and all of that. Saying this to say a perfume may work for me and it may not work for you. But remember I did promise for telling you how I get my perfume for last long. So first of all, before you apply lotion or anything, make sure you dry off yourself properly, especially your arm and all your crease them. Make sure them dry. Make sure them dry. And apply what I usually do, I apply deodorant. All of that is a given, but I like to put on not just lotion, but I put on some form of body oil. Put on the body oil, rub it out, all of that, and then put on the. I like to spray a little of the perfume into the body oil before I put it on. I don't know, it just works for me. Then after that, I make it dry in halfway. Then I spray on my first layer of perfume. I like to mix my scents. I can't just wear one scent because I don't like when nobody smell like me. So I find scents that complement each other, and you can play around with the scents that you have. That scent you smell like you work with that scent you just wear the two of them together, and you can mix and match, right? And when you spray the perfume, do not do this and do this like when you see them doing at the movies. Just spray the perfume and make it stay. Spray the perfume and make it stay. And spray the perfume place. Growing up, my mother would tell me, say, spray perfume where you'd want to be kissed or whatever. Alright, I've seen that in the movies, the spray perfume where you want to be kissed, which is basically people normally spray perfume, yes, so. Some people bathe in it, but I usually spray here, my spray between yourself, and I spray it on my neck back, and the 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 in a way, call it. So which part you put your tramp stamp? I don't have a tramp stamp by the way, but your lower back, the top of your body, I don't even know. That's so. Yeah. And sometimes the bottom of your belly, the top of your pocket, yeah. But that's what I do. And I don't know. It's just what works for me. And another thing, use aluminum free deodorant at night. When you're going to bed, oh, by the way, I am hoping that you guys put on deodorant when you're going to bed, and I'm not the only one that does that. But put aluminum free deodorant on at night if you're putting deodorant on at night, and I would suggest putting deodorant on at night. But put on deodorant at night time and perfume to go to bed. I don't know, I'm not sleeping no man, I'm sleeping by myself. But it's just a practice. I don't know, I like smell good. You don't know what can happen at the night, earthquake. You never know. I want to smell good. So I put deodorant on, lotion, and perfume. I remember my freaking my ex said to me, like, after we basically moved in and he started observing my nighttime routine, homeboy said to me, say, wow, you put on lotion to get to bed? And I'm just like, you don't? The one they always dry. I mean, I always have to lotion it because it's a process. You know, just put on lotion when you say your skin dry. Your skin is always like dry, just like you're always thirsty. If you thirsty, I think your skin thirsty. I don't know, moisturize people. That's how you stay young. But make sure I put on deodorant tonight and make sure it's aluminum free. Make sure I look out for now. Keep another thing. Keep your intimate areas dry, and this goes for both men and women. If a man made it this far in the video, I don't know, say hi in the comments below if you're a man and you made it this far. But this goes for both men and women. Keep your intimate area dry. Moisture equals odor. Keep keep down there dry, and keep your armpits anywhere that moisture can build up under your breasts, your creases. Keep them dry. Walk with a rag. When I say you have to go walk with a rag and go dry out your fruit and just hold the rag, because somehow how it gets down and I down there for no. But try best to keep it dry. Wear breathable clothing, your cotton underwear, like what I say. Keep down there dry. But I said sometimes not wear none, but somehow the sweat really bad down there. I mean, I want to sweat that drop down in the leg, but when I can, I don't wear underwear. I like it that way. My boom boom she just light breathe. And that makes you smell breezy. But remember, when I go sleep, don't wear none. please to sleep without it. Make it breathe for the 8 hours on our sleep. Please. But and that's it for today, girls. That's it for today's girl talk. I hope I helped somebody. I really hope I helped somebody feel more confident in themselves. And I hope some of my tips or all of my tips were useful and you learned something that you did not know before that you can apply to your hygiene routine. So, what I want you to do for me is if you made it this far, and I really hope you did make it this far, comment below your must have hygiene products because personally for me I'm always open to learning new things and learning new products that I can add to my routine because one thing I love to do is self-care. I love to care myself, but comment below your must have hygiene products, something you can't do without, or better yet, comment below a tip that you would suggest or something that you do when you don't think nobody else do or know about. And it's just a little tip that you come up with will work for you. Comment it below and share it with the community. But that's it for today's video. Make sure to like so I know that you like this type of content so I can do more content like this because if you don't like the content, if you don't like the content, what may I do for? I'm not gonna do this again. But if you liked this type of video and you want me to give you guys tips on something else, make sure to leave a like and please to comment and please to share this with other women so they can see add these tips to their hygiene routine or their personal hygiene or whatever. And if you haven't subscribed before, be sure to subscribe. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.